Up in the air, I want you to jump. Jump.
Las gafas. What is up, stupid bitches? Welcome back to my channel. Happy, I don't know what's today. Today's what, Thursday? Friday? Who knows? It's probably Thursday. Anyways, welcome back to my channel, you guys. I have a little mukbang for you. So today, it was actually raining like really hard. And I was just like, oh, like, you know what sounds good right now? Some like sopita. It's just like when I grew up, every single day, like my grandma used to make me like sopita de fideo. Rice. She used to make all the time. She'd be like the alphabet one. She made the conchita ones. The conchita ones are my favorite. So I stopped by the store and I made my own. And it's not as good as my grandma's, but I'm trying, okay? And I know this is kind of weird and I think most people don't do this, but one day, I don't know if she put potatoes in it and I just like fell in love. I know it's super fat ass because it's literally like carbs on carbs. But if you've never tried it with potato, just try it and it's really, really good. So let's get started. Okay, you know me, I always have to have my little limoncito. I grew up eating tapatio, like I've said this a billion times before. I like Valentina, but like I think I would choose tapatio over Valentina. Just because I feel like tapatio is more versatile. Valentina is like good, but in my opinion, I think it's only good on certain things. I feel like tapatio can be good on anything, so that's just my opinions. But so the weather's been really, really crazy lately, like here in SoCal. It's been raining and like it was kind of scary because I've never seen this before. I don't know if you, wherever you live, if you have those electronic billboards, they usually have like an orange, they usually do like warnings, like in case of like there's something. It usually says like DUI equals ticket or something like that, along the lines of that. So it's like a short little message that they want like drivers to read while they're like driving. And the latest one that it says drive high, get a DUI, which is pretty funny because, you know, they just legalized marijuana in California. But anyways, I was driving on the freeway today and it said something about like heavy rains, proceed with caution. And I was just like, and dude, like we're from like Southern California and it never rains here. So anytime it like actually rains, people go like frantic and they don't know what to do and they're just like, and so I don't know, today's just been kind of like gloomy and kind of creepy day. Dude, this reminds me of my childhood. Like I'm already getting old, but I love fideo. Like if you don't know how to make this, what are you doing? Anyways, so I was like, what should I make my mukbang about today? And I remembered one of my GAFAS sent me this crazy story and I wanted to share with you. The GAFA for the week is Adriana Godinez. Thank you so much for sliding into my DMs. So one of my GAFAS sent me this video and you know, I love conspiracies. Like I really want to get into like conspiracy theories. If you guys want more of these videos, let me know, but let me just tell you the premise. So basically we were on live and if you guys don't follow me on my Instagram, make sure you follow me on my Instagram so you don't miss my lives. But we were talking about just random stuff. And one of my GAFAS brought to my attention that this story came about and I was just like, como que. So then I started to read into it. She's like, dude, like watch this. So she sent me like an Instagram post, right? So let me just explain it to you. Long story short, this guy, some average Joe, I don't know his name or where he's from, but basically he gets like a voicemail to his phone, like just directly to his phone. So I've had that happen to me before too. Like, this has happened to me before too. Like I've gotten like voicemails that have just been sent straight to my voicemail without ever ringing, and I don't ever like to answer private calls. I used to have an old cell phone number that I had for like 13 years, but then like I changed my number just because like there was a lot of people that had my personal number and I was like, I didn't feel comfortable with that anymore. So I switched my number so no one really calls me anymore, but this has happened to me before. So he gets his voicemail and I need you all to just listen to it, okay? So I'm gonna I'm gonna play it and then we're gonna talk about it, okay? I feel like Wendy Williams. Okay, here we go.
India, Sierra, Delta, India, Romeo, Echo, Foxtrot, Oscar, Romeo, Yankee, Oscar, Uniform, Tango, Oscar, Echo, Victor, Alpha, Charlie, Uniform, Alpha, Tango, Echo, Bravo, Echo, Charlie, Alpha, Uniform, Tango. Hotel. Uniform. Mike. Alpha. November. 042933964230. Sierra. Oscar. Sierra. Delta. Alpha. November. Golf. Echo. India. Tango.
Okay, so that was the video. So basically, some guy tweeted on Twitter, so this guy who got this message, it says, I really need y'all to listen to this voicemail I just got. I'm deactivating my cell phone service. I guess he was just playing around. So like I said, he got this voicemail. It was sent directly to his, like, whatever. So when you listen to the audio recording, it's basically just like a computer automated. It's like Google Translate, you know, if you've ever used Google Translate. She's just like saying these like random like words. So when I was first listening to it, I was like, okay, like this is probably like spam. Like, you know, have you ever got those spam calls that it's like those robot machines? So I was like, whatever. But so apparently it's kind of like some code or whatever. So let's move to the next one. And this is the guy, this is his Twitter. I don't know if it still exists. Like, I don't know where this is at because I haven't been keeping up with it. But this is like from what I last saw. It said it literally translates to, so basically what he did is usually it's like seen in like cryptic messages. People will use like words, but you're supposed to only use the first letter of the actual word that's being represented. So if he said like fox, that's like the letter F, right? So it kept going. So it says, it literally translates to danger, SOS. It is dire for you to evacuate. Be cautious. There are not human SOS. Danger, SOS. And then gives the coordinates. I am throwing my phone away. You guys, I don't know if you've seen my last like video that I talked about this, but this stuff literally scares the crap out of me because it's just like, it's not like horror or some like sci-fi fantasy thing. Like this is actual like real life, and I'm getting honestly just like nervous talking about it. So basically this like automated thing was sent to this guy and it basically gave him this encrypted message. Like, what is that even supposed to mean? Like, how are you supposed to react? I think most people would just be like, oh, it's just like a prank. Like, who cares? Like, I'm not gonna like think about it too much. But dude, imagine getting this message at like 3 in the morning. I would literally cry. So anyways, so the next one, dude, I just got the chills. Like, so I guess he's on Twitter. He posted all these things on Twitter, and he's like just like a regular person. Like he doesn't have like a platform or following, so he's just posting to his like account. So he tweets, he says, "Excuse me, what is going on?" And basically on his Twitter, he gets a message from like this like spam account. It's 20 o'clock, so I believe that's around 8 p.m. at 8:04 p.m. And it's basically just like this blank Twitter account. It says BBXTJMSA, and it's literally like a message, and it's like in a foreign language, and I don't know what it is. So I guess he copied and pasted the message that he received on Google Translate, and it literally said, oh, dude, I'm getting the chills. It said, end the post you just shared about the recording on your phone. And this was like from Indonesian, like it's like translated from Indonesian. They literally sent him a direct message because I guess he got the voicemail, posted it on Twitter, and then they literally like they knew that he shared the information, so they sent him a DM, and then it says end the post, whatever. Like that is crazy. So keeps going on to the direct message, and people were talking. So at the end, I don't know if you heard like those like numbers, it says there were coordinates, and coordinates is basically like numbers that they use for like longitude and latitude, and it's basically GPS coordinates. So it tracks you down specifically of where a person is. And then it says, somebody commented, where do the coordinates lead to? And someone said the coordinates of where the Malaysia airline plane crashed or something. Like, dude, I don't know if you can see, but I'm literally getting the chills. So I don't know if you guys noticed, like, knew about the Malaysia airplanes. If you don't, do some research and kind of Google around and see what you find out. And then the last thing, so after all this has happened, he gets another DM from the same person or for some other person, and basically it's in Morse code. Morse code is like an army or like they used it during war times, and it was like basically just kind of along their patterns of beeps, and every beep has like a letter, so it's like for you to decode. They used to send these messages out before they had technology like cell phones and like internet, so they would send like these beeps, and you would sit there and decode the beeps and what they mean. So if I don't know if you can see here, but they're just like little dots and whatever. So he translates the Morse code, and it says, this is most core translation. So they have translated it. It said, message received is well related to Stephen Hawking's death. You are not ready to face them. Stephen Hawking did say something bad was going to happen in the world in 2018. So then this here is a continuation of the DM. I'm like really nervous. Like, I don't know why I'm like creeping myself out. And so the BRRTH is basically the guy's Twitter name. It says existing recordings via phone at twitter.com on top used for information. Hard, not worth it, related to the account public. If there is no action taken, the thing will be reviewed and any penalty may apply. Status 8356512. Thank you for your cooperation. You cannot answer this message follows. So basically they like threaten him to like delete the message, and if you don't, then... So I don't know, like this story literally creeped me out, and I literally could just like, I wanted to share it with you guys to see like what you guys think. I don't know, like the whole Stephen Hawking's like death thing that just happened has been really, really like scary. Like nobody says how he died. They just said that he died peacefully. What would you do if you got that message at 2 in the morning? Like I would literally cry. I don't know. I don't know if I would post it or not. I'm getting like really anxious now. If you like these types of videos, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to have some more conspiracy theories. I know it's a little tense like in this video, but it's just like, this subject kind of made me a little tense.